So you can just start seating, and then if it's uncomfortable at all, you can use a pillow or something to sit up a little higher. But we're gonna start with some kind of strap, right here. And we're gonna start just with straps out wide. You can use a belt, scarf, and start with a little tilt over to the left. Relax the shoulders down the back. Take a deep breath here. Energize the elbows. And come back over now to the right. Take a few breaths here. Elbows are strong and straight, heart is lifted. And come back to center. Bend the elbows so that the elbows are about shoulder height. Relax the shoulders down the back, and then gently pull the straps away from the back of the head just a little bit. We'll get a lot of stretch across the chest. Keep the heart lifted, firm the front ribs, and make sure those shoulder blades are sliding down away from the ears. Take another deep breath here. And gently release. You can set the strap down, but make sure it's within reaching distance. We're gonna roll the wrist as you reach the arms up high. And then roll them the other way as you roll them down. Good. Inhale, reach your arms back up. And then exhale, tilt over to the left side. Keep the right sit bone grounded. Look down at the left hand and take some back strokes with that right arm. Good. Full circles. Big stretch across the neck, the shoulders. And take a few forward strokes, other way. And then rise back up through center. Reach the arms all the way to the sky. And then exhale, tilt over to the right side. Left arm extended, left sit bone grounded. Look down at the right hand, swiveling the neck. And take some back strokes with the left arm. Full circles, deep breath. And forward stroke. And then reach both arms back up to the ceiling. Interlace the thumbs, just hook them together, and then fingertips are still pointing to the ceiling. Elbows are strong and straight. Add a little tilt to the left. Feel as though you're trying to pull your hands apart, but the thumbs are preventing it. So there's energy in the triceps. Deep breath here. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Keep those arms energized. Keep that heart rising. And gently release. And arms come back down by your side. Give your neck a gentle roll left to right. A little lull. Smooth breaths, adding a little lift of the chin whenever you're to the right or left to stretch into the collarbones. And then bring your head back to center. Walk the hands back. Fingertips are forward. Wrist is back. Lift the heart. So this might be enough to feel a stretch across the tops of your shoulders, those deltoids. Slide the shoulders down the back. Feel free to hold here, or you can add a lift of your hips to exaggerate that stretch. Big opening across the heart, the shoulder head, smooth inhale. Deep exhale. And then gently release the hips back down. Walk the hands forward, and then we're going to switch opposite ankle in front with that cross-legged seat. And we're going to grab the straps, grab it with the left hand, thumb pointing up, and bring your right arm out, thumb pointing down. And you're just going to rotate, 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 left arm rising, right arm coming down, and then bend the elbows and grab the straps so that your thumbs are pointing towards each other. So you've got a rotation internally on that right shoulder, externally on the left. Walk the hands as close as they can without pain. Just some of that good old discomfort. Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the heart. Add a little press of your head back against that left arm to help stretch through the triceps. Into the lats. Take those ujjayi breaths, ocean breaths, constricting the back of the throat so you could hear that gentle sound. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale, add a little tilt over to the right. Keep the heart lifted, keep the head pressing back. Deep stretch under the arm, allowing the shoulders to relax. And slowly release. And let go of the straps. You can set it down and give your shoulders a few big rolls, maybe inviting the neck to roll too. All right, and then let's get the other side. So straps into the right hand, thumb pointing up. Left arm comes out, thumb pointing down, and we're just gonna rotate. Right arm up, left arm down, bend the elbows until you can grab the straps. And then you're just gonna kind of walk those thumbs closer and closer towards each other. Feel any pinching in the shoulders, you can always release some of that grip, allow some more distance between the thumbs. Shoulder blades down, heart lifted, pressing the head back into that right arm. And just take a few breaths here, allowing the discomfort to sit, allowing the body to adjust, to let go of any of those tight spots that it's holding. Anchoring yourself to that smooth, steady breath. On your next inhale, elongate the spine. Keep that upward lift as you exhale and just add a little tilt over to the left. Pressing the head back. Deep, deep inhale. Smooth exhale. And slowly release, unraveling the arms, setting the strap down. Give your shoulder another little roll, the neck a little roll. Good. And then we'll move into our child's pose, hands extended forward. Knees out wide, arms reaching up towards the top of the mat. Feel the energy of the arms. Biceps and triceps are engaged. Elbows are almost able to lift off the mat, if not lifted. Push into the fingertips. Keep the energy there as you inhale to lift the chest. Tuck the toes under and move into your downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Stretch out the toes, stretch out the hamstrings, the calves, add a little wiggle to the hips to feel different angles of stretch in the back body. Take a few moments to just explore what needs to open, what needs to breathe. Sink both heels down into the ground. Inhale, lift up into the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or walk up to the top of the mat. Take a moment to hang here, grab the elbows, soften the knees. Let that spine decompress, let the neck decompress. Maybe give the head a gentle shake in case the neck is holding anything. Let it go. Switch the grip of the elbows, opposite forearm in front. Keep that gentle sway. Notice if you're holding in the shoulders, what can you relax and release? And then slowly release the elbows. And then from here, clasp the hands at the sacrum, right behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then straighten the arm. If you can't do that, you can also grab the strap and just hold the strap between the hands and straighten the arm so that you can still get that stretch across the shoulder head. Good. Again, make sure the head is released, neck is released. Take another deep breath here. And slowly release the arms. Inhale to lift up to your flat back. And then exhale, release to fold back down, maybe straightening the legs. Inhale to rise all the way up. Grab the left wrist and then pull the left wrist over to the right. Take a deep breath. And then inhale back to center, grab the right wrist, and exhale, pull to the left. Another full cycle of breath here. And gently release back to center. Press your palms together, lift your gaze. Exhale, hinge to fold it forward over the legs. Inhale, lift halfway up. On your exhale, fold to reach left leg back, right leg stays in front. Lean into the left hand, reach your right arm up, roll out the wrist. Look down at the left hand, take some back strokes with the right arm. Good, full circles, keep that left leg energized. Take some forward strokes with the right arm. And release the right hand down, square the hips. Spin the left heel down. Make sure there's some distance, as if you can slip a piece of paper between the right heel and left heel. So there's a little distance, maybe a little more. Bend the right knee and rise up into your warrior one. Left toes are angled forward slightly, so the hips can square to the front a little more. From here, open the arms wide, big T. On the exhale, cross your arms in front of you. Left arm is on top of the right arm. And then you're gonna bend the elbows and try to find a double bind. Palms pressing together, or that left thumb and right pinky hooked. If this is not doable, you can also just grab your shoulders for a hug. But wherever you are, lift the elbow, lift the heart. Feel the shoulder blades behind you expand. Breathe into that space, energize that left leg. Inhale to lift, press the elbows even higher up and further away from the face. Keep the elbows activated, up and away, as you softly tuck the spine. Humble warrior variation with eagle arms. So you're kind of in that cat pose, belly button lifted, tuck and curl the spine to the ceiling. Elbows are still pulling up and away from the face. Big stretch across the left shoulder into the left lower hip and back. Really deep, juicy pose. Take another deep breath. And gently inhale to rise back up. Unravel the arms. Straighten the right leg, and we're gonna flip-flop the feet to warrior two on the left side. Left knees pressing to the left, gaze over that left arm, reach the left arm forward, and exhale, reverse warrior. In your reverse warrior, bend the elbow. Option to either just place the left hand behind the head and lean the head back. Option to go for a bind, right arm going down and under, trying to clasp those fingertips for another stretch, internal rotation of the right shoulder, external in the left, getting into those triceps again. Press the head back, take another deep breath. And gently release the arms back to warrior two on the left. Straighten the left leg, flip-flop. Right knee bends for warrior two on the right. Right arm reaches forward. Exhale, reverse warrior, big stretch. And then exhale, spin the hands down. Hands frame the right foot. Shoot the right leg back into plank. And you can take a vinyasa or move into your downward facing dog. Deepest inhales, full exhales, really clearing out all those sticky dark places in the body, in the heart, in the mind. Allow that spine to relax as the muscle around it elongates by pulling in. Inhale, lift up into the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up to your flat back. And then exhale to fold it forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then exhale, bring hands to heart. And move into your chair pose. Squeeze the glutes, pull the hips back. From here, bring your elbows together in front of you. So you've got palms pressed together for elbows in front of you. Elbows are about at shoulder height. On your inhale, open the elbows and press them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Exhale, squeeze and press elbows and palms back together in front of you. Inhale, lift the heart, keep the glute active. Exhale, squeeze and close. Add some pressure. Inhale, press it open. Exhale, squeeze it shut. Straighten the legs, lift the arms, and then exhale, clasp the hands behind you again. Get the awkward pinky on top, interlacing those fingers. Squeeze the shoulder, straighten the arm. Feel free to use the strap instead of interlacing the fingers, and then fold it forward. Knees can be soft or straightened, up to you. Maybe you want to add a little sway, maybe another little shake of the head. And gently release the arms, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up to your flat back. And exhale, right leg goes back, left leg is in front. Squeeze that right leg straight, lean into the right hand. Left arm rises up. Release the wrist, a few big swirls. And then look down at the right hand as you take some back strokes with that left arm around the room. And take some forward strokes with that left arm. And gently release, left hand back down. We're going to spin the right heel down onto the floor. Again, there's a little bit of distance between the heels vertically. Inhale and rise all the way up into your warrior one. Hips are spinning forward as much as possible. The outer edge of that right foot is pushing into the mat. Inhale to open the arms. Exhale, this time we're going to bring right arm on top across the front. So right elbow creases in front of your face. Bend the elbows, go for that double bind or hug. Reach the elbows up, press the hands away. It's almost as if you're trying to straighten the elbows, but you've got that hook. So now there's a bit more of a stretch behind the shoulders. Keep lifting the sternum as you press the elbows up, up, up. Smooth inhale, deep exhale. Keep those arms just as active as you start to tuck and curl the spine into that cat position. Pull the elbows still further away from the face towards the top of the mat. Push into that right outer edge of the foot. Scoop the belly button up into the ribs. Really create that curvature in the low back. Stretching that whole backside. Deep breath in. Smooth breath out. Take another deep breath. And then gently inhale to rise back up. Unravel the arms up to the ceiling. Straighten the left leg, flip-flop the feet. Warrior 2 on the right. Now that right heel is in line with the left arc of the foot. Deep bend in that right knee, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. We're gonna take that deeper reverse warrior, bend the right elbow. Option 1, right hand behind the head, lean the head back. Option 2, go for that clasp, left arm reaching up behind you, right hand reaching back, interlacing, or not interlacing, but just clasping those fingertips together. Press your head back into that right arm. Keep bending the right knee and pressing the right knee out to the right. Stable stance as you open through the right ribs, the lats. Smooth breath. And gently release the arms. Warrior 2. Straighten the right leg and flip back. Warrior 2 on the left. Deep bend in that left knee, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, reverse warrior, find that length. Exhale, spin the hands down, frame that left foot. And you can move through your vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Smooth breath out. Inhale, pull forward into your plank. And then exhale, lower down to your knees. Make sure your hips are on top of the knees as you walk the hands forward and let the chest melt down towards the floor. Feel the creases of your elbows spinning up. So biceps are pointing upward, triceps are pointing down. If you want to feel something a little more, a little deeper, you can lift up to the fingertips so there's more room for your chest to reach. Take another deep breath here. Pull the belly button up. And slowly lift. And walk the wrist back. Wrist under shoulders. Inhale to reach the right arm up. Exhale, reach the right arm under the left arm. Right temple comes down. Right temple on the mat or on a pillow or block if the floor feels far away. And then you can clasp the hands, straighten the left elbow, and add a little lean to the right to access that space behind the right ribs. Keep the heart pulling forward towards the right hand. Option to also go for a bind if you'd like to reach the left arm back and stretch across the left pectorals. Up to you. Take another deep breath here. And slowly release. Left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Back to your tabletop. And switch, left arm rises. Exhale, left arm goes under the right arm, left temple down. You can clasp the hands or bind behind you. Either way, you're pulling your heart forward to the left hand as the weight of your body leans to the left a bit. Pulling the hips to the left, sternum reaching forward, twisting the spine as we stretch behind the left shoulder. And slowly release. Right hand comes down, left hand comes down, back into your tabletop. And then from here, we're just gonna gracefully somehow get onto your back and pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. And we'll close with a twist. Straighten the left leg to the floor, right knee is in the chest. Pull the right arm out wide, and then use the left arm to help swivel. Right knee to the left, gaze to the right. Good, so little twist, look over the right shoulder. And then option here, you can just stay here if this feels just great. Option to also bend the left knee and try to grab your left toes with the right hand for a bit of a challenge. If you want even more, you can also try to straighten the right leg and grab the outer edge of the right foot with your left hand to also stretch into your hamstrings. Just a little twist variation to try if it's accessible to you. Either way, we're twisting the spine, squeezing those internal organs, releasing the back. Take another deep breath here. And slowly release. Come back to center, knees come back into the chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. And then extend the right leg, left knee stays in tight. And then left arm goes out wide as you twist. Left knee to the right, gaze to the left. Again, you can stay right here, or you can bend the right knee and grab the right toes with the left hand. Little extra weight, mini quad stretch. Relax the left shoulder down. And then another option to grab the outer edge of that left foot. If you want to stretch the outside of the left leg. Good. Keeping that twist relaxed at the core. Smooth, steady breaths as you gaze over the left shoulder, twisting and releasing the neck. And then slowly release. Come back to center. Move into your happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet, ankles, shins. Add a little rock side to side if that feels good. Press your tailbone down. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale out the mouth. And then release the legs and move into your Shavasana. Shoulder blades relaxed, palms to the sky, thumbs out. And just take a quick scan of the body. Notice if there's any place that's still holding, that still feels tight. And just open up an invitation for that little tight spot to release, to be at ease. Stop trying. Just be in this moment. To be accepted and seen exactly as is. And feel the breath become a little softer, a little easier. Gently begin to deepen the breath, opening and closing the hands, curling and unfurling those toes, roll the ankles and wrists, and then reach the arms back, give your whole body a stretch, and then bend the knees and roll onto the right side. Use your right arm like a pillow for a breath, relax the body. And then keeping your eyes closed, your gaze soft, left hand presses down. You can come up to a seated position. Bringing hands to your heart, thumbs connected to that heart. Relax the shoulders, lift the heart. Deep breath in, full exhale out. Taking a moment to really see yourself, not this body, not even this mind, at that innermost part of you, that spark of life, that soul, that essence, whatever you want to call it. Seeing the heart and soul of you, seeing its beauty, its worth, exactly as it is without effort. Take another deep breath. And thank you so much for your practice with gratitude. Namaste.